everyone. Today we'll be talking about the weaknesses of each MLB franchise. Today will be the Seattle Mariners. Currently, they are holding the second spot in their division and have the second wild card spot. Even with their string of success winning 14 games in a row, there's still some weaknesses on the team that need to be talked about. The underperforming of all-star caliber players. It's safe to say that the Mariners made a lot of moves in the offseason. But from what we've seen so far, they've not been able to meet the expectations just yet. Robbie Ray. The Mariners are paying him 5 years, $150 million for a guy who won Cy Young last year and they expected to be their ace. Instead, he's played anything but an ace, posting a 4.11 ERA and being one of the worst starters on the Mariners. And he has the 9th worst ERA and the worst among starting pitchers. But hopefully by the end of the season, he'll be able to show us his Cy Young caliber pitching on the mound. Adam Frazier. The Mariners were in dire need of a second baseman, and who not to get but Adam Frazier. So that's just what they did. Acquiring him from the Padres in exchange for Ray Kerr and minor leaguer Corey Rozier. And it's safe to say he's been anything but a good second baseman like he has been in the past. Even though he's not much of a power guy, he's posted one of the lowest on-base percentages of his career with a .615. And he currently ranks 144 in OPS. Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez. Since Jesse Winker and Eugenio Suarez were both traded from the Reds to the Mariners, I decided to group them together for this one. With the departure of Kyle Seagers, the Mariners were in dire need of a third baseman. So they acquired Eugenio Suarez and Jesse Winker in exchange for Justin Dunn, Jake Fraley, and minor leaguer pitcher Brandon Williamson and Connor Phillips. And with them not knowing who would play left field, they decided to pick up Jesse Winker as well. And it's easy to say that they have not met the full expectations so far this season. Jesse Winker so far this season has posted his worst stat line since his first 2 years in the major leagues, having a .4 negative WAR, less than 10 home runs, .226 batting average, and 71 strikeouts. And with him having an all-star season last year, it's expected to say his production has lacked this year. Now on to Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio Suarez has had a better season than Winker, but not much better, with him having 16 home runs, a .231 batting average, but the worst of all, 140 strikeouts, which is the most amount of strikeouts this season for a player, just eight above Kyle Schwarber. It's safe to say that none of these players have met the expectations of the Mariners when they signed or traded for them. Injuries. With all sports, there come injuries. Injuries can impact athletes in many ways, and in baseball that is no different. And with there being 32 teams, there are bound to be many injuries. And with the Mariners, that is no different. Casey Sadler, Mitch Haniger, Evan White, and Tom Murphy on the 60-day IL. And having at least 6 key players on the 10 to 15-day IL, and having 2 on the day-to-day IL. Runners in scoring position / batting average. In order to win games, you're going to need to be able to get runs batted in when you have people on base. And in order to do that, you need to be able to hit on a regular basis with all 9 people in your lineup. And the Mariners as a team have struggled to do this so far on several occasions, having a .316 OPS as a team and a .234 batting average as a team. And if you're looking to make the postseason, those averages aren't going to cut it. The competition in their own division. If it wasn't for the Astros, the Mariners would have no competition in their division, with they being one of the worst teams in baseball, if not the worst. The Rangers with great hitting, but decided to not get any pitchers in free agency. And the Angels having 2 generational talents, but failed to get any good pitching. And if that were to tell you anything, is that nobody is going to be taking that second spot in their division. Prospects. In order to rebuild or add to a team, you're going to need to be able to draft good prospects for your future. And with the recent trade for Luis Castillo, they lost out on 3 key top prospects on their team, losing Noel Marte, Edwin Arroyo, Levi Stout, and Andrew Moore. But the Mariners do still have some prospects, like Emerson Hancock, Harry Ford, and recent new draft pick Cole Young. Their farm system isn't horrible, but they did lose out on their top prospects for a pitcher. And to end the video, let's talk about the Mariners' strengths. The fact that the Mariners are a relatively young team. Mariners currently are the 7th youngest team in baseball with 27.8 average, with Carlos Santana at age 36 being the oldest and Julio Rodriguez as the youngest at age 21. The Mariners are finally in playoff contention. After 21 years, it finally looks like the Mariners are trying to make the playoffs. It's 2001, winning a total of 116 games and 46 losses, only to lose to the Yankees. Players like Ken Griffey Jr., Randy Johnson, Ichiro Hazuki, and many more were the many contributors to that historic season. It looks like as if they're trying to make another push for the playoffs once again. With the likes of Julio Rodriguez, a potential Rookie of the Year candidate, Ty France, that was an all-star this year, and the guy that we got from the Reds, Luis Castillo. And with the pace that they're at, currently seeing second in the wild card, if they keep this momentum, they'll certainly see a playoff spot coming this October. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like and comment. And let me know if you guys enjoy this type of videos, and I'll certainly make more of these if you guys enjoy them. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.